Not being able to feel that would be a big mistake. There are only a few days left until Ripple wins its case against the SEC in court. But why is this important? Is it true? Experts say that XRP Ripple will rise to $589, and in the last few days, whales have bought more than 400 million coins. From this, we can draw our own conclusions. That movie is the most important thing for anyone who owns XRP Ripple. That's crazy. Let's get right to the point without any more nonsense. Nota bene, the court case between Ripple and the SEC has been one of the most closely watched in the crypto industry. It has important effects not only for XRP but also for how digital assets are regulated in general. The SEC has until October 7th to file an appeal of the July 2023 decision. The XRP community is eagerly anticipating the next move by the governing body. As a result of the court's ruling that secondary sales of XRP are not securities, Ripple won a major win. But there are some details in the decision that mean it could still be challenged. One important part of Judge Annalisa Torres' decision was how she told the difference between Ripple's institutional and robotic sales of XRP. At the end, she said that Ripple's sales of the token to institutions, which could be seen as assets, do not meet the same standards. But not everyone agrees with this difference. For example, in a different case, Judge Jed Rakoff completely disagreed with this difference. Even so, Ripple has continued to see the decision as a big win because it makes the token's legal status clearer. Mark Fagel, who used to be a regional director at the SEC, recently wrote about the case and got people talking. He said in a tweet that has since been deleted that people who own XRP should take a less biased stance in Ripple's legal fights. Fagel said that the court's decision means that smart XRP investors don't have to rely on Ripple to make investment choices. The court's reasoning comes from their belief that XRP's success is not always linked to the business's operations. This means that the community should not care as much about Ripple's future. Fagel was surprised by how passionate people were about XRP. Since the court made it clear that token users shouldn't count on Ripple to raise the value of XRP. Many well-known people, including Cryptowari, have said similar things. They have told the community not to depend too much on Ripple's luck for XRP's success. Fagel and Cryptowari both bring up an important point. Regardless of what happens in court, XRP may find its true value in its real-world applications and widespread use by businesses. There is still a lot of talk about whether the SEC will file an appeal. The SEC's deadline is October 7th, tweeted Jack the Rippler, who is a well-known figure in the XRP community. They have 3 business days to do something about the XRP decision. It won't work for them. Many people who support XRP are hopeful that the legal drama will soon be over, as shown by his confidence statement. However, not everyone is sure of this. Some lawyers, like Lisa Lippman, who used to be the head of the SEC division, say that the SEC might decide not to appeal so that the case doesn't become more important and the SEC doesn't have to deal with more legal attention. Some people, like Fagel, think that the SEC will likely file an appeal at the last minute, especially since Judge Torres' interpretations have been questioned in other cases. This is a very important time for the XRP army. It's possible that the choice made by October 7th will end a long legal battle or start a new phase of uncertainty. XRP's future will likely not be shaped by courtrooms, but by its growing role in the digital economy. This is true no matter what happens next. As Fagel and others have said, the community should stop focusing on Ripple's legal problems and instead think about how the token can be used in the real world. But even though the legal fight is still going on, crypto experts are not worried. In fact, they are more sure than ever that Ripple will win in the end. How about something even more amazing? What they think the price of XRP will be. Even though there is still a lot of uncertainty, the numbers they are using are almost too crazy to believe. However, they have the facts to back them up. This is what I think will happen with XRP in the future. And I promise you it will change the way you think about it. The people who use XRP are used to making big bets. But the current rise in rumors has raised the stakes to a whole new level. xrp+, a market analyst known for his bold predictions, is one of the people who is speaking the hardest. He made a lot of noise in the crypto world recently when he said that XRP is going to hit an unbelievable $589. He tweeted in a mysterious way, whether people believe it or not, something is coming. He then added, his conviction seems unshakable, and it's clear he's betting big on an explosive breakout. The evidence he uses makes this more convincing. xrp+ talks about trends in the way the price of XRP has changed over time. They point out a symmetrical triangle on the chart that has been there for 7 years. He said that XRP had already broken out of this pattern, which made a huge rise possible. For those who are still not sure, think about what happened in 2017 and 2018. Since then, XRP has gone through a similar triangle rise and reached an all-time high of almost $4. Before that rise, most of the talk about XRP was based on rumors and hype. After that, it became one of the most talked about assets in the crypto space. Things are even more important now, though. If the price of XRP went through a similar rise, it could get close to a triple-digit price. This is what xrp and other pessimists are counting on, but these sky-high hopes aren't just based on technical analysis. More people are using the XRP ledger and Ripple's ODL solution, which has led to the idea that this isn't just a speculation play but a bet on usefulness. Us.Thankx's big prediction is based on the idea that if XRP's price could go through the roof by 75,000% based on nothing but speculation 7 years ago, it could go through an even bigger explosion in value now that it is being used more and more for cross-border payments and financial settling. Still, not everyone is sure. One Twitter user made fun of Us.Thankx's $589 goal by saying, "You smoke a lot," implying that the estimate was based on pure fantasy. In the event that price is reached, XRP's market value would soar to an incredible $58 trillion. A number higher than the GDP of many of the world's largest economies put together. Skeptics say that this kind of value is not only unrealistic, but also fundamentally impossible unless the world's financial system is changed in huge ways. That's where things get heated. People who believe in these high-level statements say that XRP's real value won't be revealed until it is fully integrated into the financial system. The idea behind this is that if Ripple can make XRP the main currency for sending money between countries, demand for it could go through the roof. In a tweet, Jack the Rippler said the same thing: "The price of XRP is limitless. A number of tens could show up in the coming months. If you think XRP should be worth $100, please click like." It's clear that XRP has caught the attention of traders and buyers, whether $589 is a realistic goal or just a pipe dream. Some, like the mysterious market experts, say that these kinds of heights will always be possible. Others have a more cautious view. They say that while XRP may grow a lot, expecting a 750x gain in the near future is too optimistic. Most likely, the truth is somewhere in the middle. There's no doubt that XRP has a huge amount of promise, especially if Ripple keeps getting banks and other financial institutions to work with them. The SEC's lawsuit has cast a long shadow over the price of XRP, but a final decision whether it's good or bad could release pent-up demand and give institutional buyers the legal clarity they've been waiting for. But in the short run, it looks like it will be hard to get to $589. One person who commented said that it probably won't happen during this bull period. XRP may not reach its full value for a few more years, even though it has the ability to grow at an exponential rate. Though one thing that is clear is that XRP is still one of the most controversial assets in the crypto space, with supporters and critics arguing their points of view. Whether you're a die-hard fan or a cautious watcher, XRP's future will depend on more than just how the market feels. It will also depend on how it's used in the real world and how the government handles it. Us.Thankx and the other bulls will keep making their case until then, telling everyone to hold their tongues while they wait for what they see as the certain rise. The truth? Time will tell if XRP can really do strange things. Isn't that crazy? But things are about to get even more interesting because our favorite coin is almost ready to take over the world. Does that sound like an exaggeration? Yes, even the CEO of Ripple believes it will happen. That's a huge sign that prices are going up. You'd be stupid to brush it off. You'll lose it when you see what comes next. Let's look at why XRP is about to have its biggest moment ever. Bitwise has made news by officially applying to start an exchange-traded fund ETF for XRP. This has caused both excitement and doubt in the crypto community. This filing was officially made on September 30th, and Bitwise's chief investment officer, Matt Hogan,